Yo, man, we back. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Now we got the whole All-Star JR situation. Now y'all know All-Star JR was chilling, bro. He was chilling, bro. He was chilling with a little shorty, getting something to eat, gang. Y'all know Ben 10 and them walked in there, Jay Prince Jr. They seen him, tried to snatch his chain, whatever, however the situation went down. A gun fell. He went to work with that motherfucker. Y'all already know that, but yeah, man, we finna get right into it. I guess we got an update on the case. 1090 Jake say he going to jail, man. So we finna see what he talking about. We finna see, man.
Some bad news for Detroit's #1 defensive player of the year. All-Star JR is going to prison. And in this video, I'm going to explain why. Quick pause, because this might happen.
If he actually go to jail though, bro, that's fucked up. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, like, he was defending himself. And I ain't gonna lie, they say he did go a little overboard, but like, he was defending it. So you can't tell nobody how to defend themselves, bro.
Instagram All-Star JR's trial for felony possession of a firearm is now scheduled for July 6th, and it would show the federal paperwork literally showing 9 a.m. This shit's gonna happen, and the estimated trial time is gonna be 3 days. Now, comment.
I don't know if it's gonna, like, it might be that early, but I ain't seen no trial that go that fast. Like, he just really got arrested, but yet again, it's only a gun case, so they probably would speedy trial that gun case.
About a 1% chance trial proceeds that soon, and a 99% chance it will be adjourned. And this is the thing, this whole shit happened, the shooting, in April, and trial is already set. There's not much reason for it to be delayed because there isn't an overwhelming amount of new evidence that they're going to be able to bring showing that he didn't have a gun. Now, taking a quick look at the criminal complaint, this happened back on April 8th, 2026. Now, skipping through all the paperwork,
I ain't gonna lie, from this angle right here, it looked like he twisting, turning, John Wick and shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. From this angle, it looked crazy. He falling, blowing. I ain't gonna lie, but in that moment, I already know, like, his adrenaline probably just, you feel me? He just going to work with it, man.
is a photo of All-Star JR hitting the Motown Boogie as he is firing. You can see all the fire coming out of that. And I'm going to be careful about how I scroll through this because you can see Ben 10 slumped on the floor, completely blurred out, but
damn,
you know, YouTube will demonetize that in 2 seconds because the YouTube bots will assume it's a dead guy. Now you can also see JR apparently chasing. It says John Doe #2 and others run out of the frame towards the elevator. JR continues shooting as everyone is running away and shoots additional rounds at John Doe #2's direction. This right here is going to be one of the main things that they're going to say is he didn't need to do.
Yeah, because once somebody running and you chasing them, they count that as no longer a threat, especially as you a felon in possession of the gun. They really gonna try to say. But if we think about it, when the police shoot, they shoot to kill, gang. They shoot more than 30, 40 times, so somebody don't even get a chance to run. So, I mean, it's all the same stuff, because they could be running to go get a gun. You don't know what he was thinking in his head in that moment. They might have another gun, that they was going to go get. So it's all like what you consider self-defense and what his lawyer can prove.
If you've defended yourself as a felon, the second that threat is neutralized, you can no longer possess that gun. So you can't go and chase after whoever else was present just because you feel tried and you're prideful or you're angry, because now you're a felon in possession. Now this picture right here kind of seals the deal.
But that's dumb though. It don't matter if you're a felon or not, bro. If a gun fall and somebody is attacking you, bro, you should be able to use it, gang. Like that, I ain't rocking with that, bro. I feel like anybody should have the right to defend themselves. Not just walking around with a gun. I understand that, like, fellas can't just be out here with no gun. But like in a situation like this, they should just drop the charges.
Ford, JR, returns to where Ben 10 is lying motionless on his back. This right here. Motionless, it's not even letting me highlight it, so now I just look stupid. Motionless on his back, and fires another 2 rounds at Ben 10 from a few feet away. Ben 10's body jolts suddenly as 1 round appears to strike him before.
I ain't gonna lie, he lucky it was that 43X. If it was like something with a 30 and a Chris Vec on it, with some attachments, them boys would have been finished. Cause I ain't gonna lie, he was trying to kill all them boys in there for real.
Or going motionless again. Now that is a savage picture. If I was All-Star JR and I miraculously beat that case, I would make that a t-shirt, a portrait. I'd get it painted, put it up on my wall.
He for sure gonna make that an album cover. Y'all know how he was over trolling when he was out.
All the day they tried to rob me and I stood over him and fired into him, right? So they're saying Ben 10 was paralyzed off the first shot. When he initially got shot standing up, paperwork says he immediately hit the floor. All-Star JR chases the other ones to the elevator, firing, whatever hits whoever. I think they said the other kid that got hit, whatever his name was, Dead End Ron. Finger got shot off. He's leaking out in the elevator bad. They had a whole blood trail from the elevator to the parking lot where they found him. So he got hit bad. I think got hit in the...
That's a crazy combo. Y'all traded y'all legs and your finger for a watch and a chain, bro. Like, you know how many chains you could have got with your legs and your fingers, bro? Like, that's a crazy trade. I ain't gonna lie. That's a crazy trade.
Artery in the leg, but somehow survived. Then JR comes back and stands over Ben 10, firing 2 more times, one of them making his body jolt as he's hit by the bullet. This right here, I don't know how they could defend this because of the...
Yeah, after this point, it's really not considered self-defense. But like, I feel him though, cause it's like, I don't know if they got another gun or not. Like, but as a felon in possession, they for sure gonna try to like slay him for this. I ain't gonna lie.
The fact that he wasn't a threat, and again, you can only defend yourself as a felon if you're about to die. Like,
yeah.
if there's no other option than to get that gun and use it. But at the point that there is no longer a threat, if you continue possessing that weapon, you're a felon in possession. Ben 10 was clearly not a threat as his whole shit shut down, and he still stood over and shot him on video. All right, I really got to finesse this next part so I don't show y'all something I don't want to see, because Ben 10's laid up.
These angles in that motherfucker is crazy. He was going to work. I ain't gonna lie. Bro was trying to put something down. Everything he said in them songs, because y'all know motherfuckers in them rap songs, they'd make it seem like the situation, they'd throw 2 shots and on the song say, I chased him down, I got so close, tripped him. Whole time, the nigga shot from three blocks away, you feel me? But this situation right here, when All-Star JR was rapping, he wasn't telling he wasn't capping at all. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, this loud ass truck. But nah, he wasn't telling he wasn't doing no line in them songs though, bro. Did everything he said he did.
Out on the picture above and in this picture. But in this picture, you can see JR clearly right here, and his arm is extended and he's firing again. And the paperwork would state, JR paces around the floor for approximately 8 seconds as the female he was with attempts to interact with him. JR then fires another round at NBA Ben 10 in his direction and exits the frame towards the elevator.
Angles is crazy.
So after standing over him and shooting into his fucking body and shooting a second time, JR walked away or just paced around, and for 8 seconds he thought about, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Fuck that. Boom! And it fires again before leaving.
Bro, tripping. I ain't gonna lie. Look at these angles, folks. He getting jiggy with that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But 20 seconds later, he comes back, still holding the gun. JR points it at NBA Ben 10 again.
Damn.
This is the 3rd time.
Damn. He getting jiggy with that motherfucker. What the hell? I ain't know he did all this. Like, I know Shorty was going, you feel me? I know Shorty was tweaking, but Shorty was acting bad.
He stood over him, who appears to still be unconscious. JR appears to attempt to fire another round, but the handgun slide appears locked back, indicating it's out of ammunition. So JR...
If he would have had something with 30 shots in their gang, I'm telling y'all, bro, we wouldn't be... Like, them boys better be lucky they had a 10-rounder, bro, a 43X, bro. It would have been bad, bro.
And you can see the slides locked back. You can see the barrel right there.
The slide lock back. You know when the slide lock back that it's over with. He's still trying to like, you know, he just in a moment.
He stood over him 3 different times.
Man.
Shot him twice, or at least 2 different times. I don't even know how many times he shot him. He shot and then he jerked and then he leaned over the table after pacing around and tried to shoot him again. I don't know if it actually hit him. And then he came back again, probably tried to finish him, but there was no more bullets in the gun. He stood over Ben 10 3 different times, and somehow this kid's still alive. And at this point in time, JR would stand over Ben 10.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Ben 10, my boy Ben 10, that was guy. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what else I can say.
Strike him in the face with the gun, pistol whipping him while he's on the floor. On video, they were able to capture JR.
I'm not gonna lie, getting pistol whipped and did like this with your own pistol, it's like you gotta turn into like a pastor or like just go to church every Sunday, my boy. It's over with. It's over with. Like, he embarrassed them boys. That's wild.
Wiping the handgun down before hiding it behind this counter right here. And this is gonna be his main defense. His defense is gonna be, look, I didn't leave with the gun. I didn't keep the gun. I just wiped it off and I left it there where no one could see it so nobody could grab it and try to use it against me. But where he's fucked, and why I say he's going to prison, is because there was no longer a threat when he stood over Ben 10, shooting him, shooting at him, attempting to shoot him again, and pistol whipping him. And through that entire time, even though if you count it up, if it's only like 1 minute and 30 seconds, that's still 1 minute and 30 seconds of a felon in possession of a firearm. There was no threat. There was no need. Do I agree with it? No, I don't. I honestly feel like if you can be released from prison, you should have your rights back.
Yeah, because that's kind of like crazy. It don't matter if you had the gun for an hour and 20 minutes after the situation, bro. If you didn't put yourself in that situation and it just happened in the self-defense, bro, self-defense is self-defense. It don't matter if you're a felon or not, bro.
Or there should be some type of probationary period, like a parole, in which you're released from prison.
Not even that though, bro. If somebody drops a gun, it don't matter if it's your first day out of prison, bro. If you gotta defend yourself, you gotta defend yourself.
And if in set amount of years you don't get in trouble again, all rights should be back, because you've proved that you've beat the recidivism rate. Because I beat the statistics. Realistically, I was released from prison. I haven't gone back. I beat the statistics. Most people go back within a set amount of time. I think it's within like 3 years. So if you can last a certain amount of time, you should be given your rights back. You should always be able to defend yourself with zero stipulation.
Nah, for sure.
At all. You disarmed an attacker, saved your own life, saved your property that you.
Yeah, it's not like he was out there like looking. Like if he was antagonizing and provoking the situation, then it's like, you feel me? But it's like, bro, it's chilling. So it's like, that's self-defense, clearly.
Worked for. I believe that. So do I agree with this? No. Don't take it as I think he should go to prison. I don't. But I think he will. Now, as we saw from what Remo posted, trial date has been set. They're ready to go. Like I said, I don't see what there is to fight in the situation. I don't see how he's going to be able to be like, hey, you know, I was still defending myself when I stood over him and pistol whipped him and this and that. And I'm glad he's not facing additional charges for that shit. That's also pretty fucking crazy. And then Hot Wheels, Ben 10 got shot right after this. According to the news, Baton Rouge rapper Ben 10 identified as one of 3 shot on Wells Street.
I seen this. I thought this was fake. He got shot again. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling y'all, my boys just need to go to the nearest church and just become the main pastor in that motherfucker. It's over with, my boy. Like, bro, you got shot again? Damn.
Ben 10, a known associate of...
I ain't even trying to be funny, bro. Like, it just get to a point, bro.
Fellow Baton Rouge rapper NBA Youngboy was shot in Baton Rouge on Tuesday, just over a month after he was shot in Houston. Real name, Ben Anthony Fields, was identified as one of 3 people injured in the shooting on Wells. Fields and the other 2 people were taken to a hospital in a private vehicle. In early April, he was shot in Houston. Just some advice for Ben 10. If you're getting shot in every state you go to, you need to just sit the fuck down and stop hanging out with certain people, bro.
Oh, for real.
Because you're getting hit in cities that ain't yours, and then you're getting hit in your own city. And I don't even know how he survived this one, because he already got put in a wheelchair, and then he got shot out his wheels
Yeah, that's
in
crazy.
Baton Rouge. And I'm not saying this shit to be funny. I'm saying this shit to be fucking serious, homie. Sit down. Figuratively, literally, like, get the fuck away from people, bro, because you just keep catching shots, and shit is not going smooth
At this point, it's like target practice.
for you. But as far as Allstar JR, I believe he's going to prison. He's facing up to 15. If they give him a deal, he could walk with maybe 5 or less years.
That's fucked up. He finna at least do, yeah. Bro, that's crazy. He at least gotta do 5. I should feel like they should just give him a year or something, if anything. Or just, he gotta beat the case. Don't even give him no time, bro. This self-defense, bro. Like,
Because that's usually the average for a felon in possession of a firearm. But if he fails to accept that plea, if he's even been offered one, he could face a whole lot more. Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
yeah, man, that whole situation crazy. I don't know how you could be charged with defending yourself, but man, y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.